Right then, so I think a fight that everyone wants to see eventually is Anthony Joshua versus Zhilei Zhang. It's either that or Dubois for Anthony Joshua at Wembley in September. In my opinion, it's got to be Zhang or Dubois. I'd only really want to see Dubois if it was for a world title, though. I wouldn't want to see him without a title, but Joshua Zhang, I'd want to see anyway, to be honest with you, even if it's not for a title. So ideally, I'd want this one to be next. And as we know, both guys went at it in the Olympics back in 2012. And yes, Anthony Joshua did, of course, end up beating Zhilei Zhang. But yeah, we're going to go through it here, and we're going to see if we can possibly take anything from this fight, possibly going into a future fight with them in the future. So we'll give it a bit of a watch now. I'll put that on mute so that way it doesn't get copyright. But yeah, here we go then. So yeah, first round, Joshua Zhang. So yeah, already Joshua, you can tell Joshua's kind of got, he's got his similar style anyway. He's got a good quick 1-2, Anthony Joshua has. We see it again. That yeah, Joshua's trying to push the pace on that front foot, covering up well there when Zhang came at him, going with that 1-2 again. I mean, yeah, remember, like Joshua, he hadn't been doing boxing for long here at all. Zhang has a bit more experience than Joshua amateur-wise. But yeah, Joshua still got the win over him. But I mean, both guys have come miles since. AJ has come miles. Zhang's come miles since this as well. But yeah, we look at this, and Zhang catching Joshua with a left hand there. Joshua bouncing out the range a bit, catching with a right. It's a bit scrappy at times, to be fair. Joshua seems to be trying to land his shots and get right back out without being caught by Zhilei Zhang. And I think that's something Joshua would have to do if he fought Zhang. Joshua will have to be, getting his shots landed, then quickly bounce out of range. And I think Joshua would look better at doing that now because Joshua's got much better footwork. He's got much improved footwork now. I mean, especially, since I'd say the Hellenius fight that Joshua had back last August is when we saw, big improvements in Joshua's all-round boxing IQ and, his general footwork and all that. Joshua works angles better than he definitely a lot more better than he used to. Yeah, Joshua looks to be pushing the pace, but again, Zhang still kind of fights the same. He sticks his lead hand out quite a lot. Tries to lure you in, tries to bring you onto that left hand. Joshua hasn't fell for that trap so far, but Zhang can also come in and catch you with a big lead hook as well. Zhang's got a deadly lead hook, which Joshua would need to watch out for. But yeah, a bit scrappy at times, to be fair. Joshua doing well with the jab there. Zhang catches him to the body with the left. Again, Joshua kind of getting caught a bit there. Again, that's the first round done. But yeah, that's a big lead hook that we just saw there from Zhang. And that's something similar to what he was able to get Wilder out of. Joshua, if he fights Zhang, and anyone who fights Zhang really is going to have to be really bloody wary of that left hook from that lead hook from Zhilei Zhang. It's very dangerous. But then Joshua was able to cover up well for the rest. I thought Joshua probably pushed the pace more there. Was doing a good job with the jab, as we saw as well. But yeah, good jab there by Joshua, then to the body. But yeah, AJ looks to be pushing the pace with his lead hand and coming in with a good straight right hand a lot of times in this fight. Trying to make Zhang miss a bit. But yeah, Joshua bouncing around quite a bit. Yeah, Joshua's fighting at a good range, to be honest with you. Joshua's fighting at a good range. He's able to get in and out of there at times, to be fair, and cover up well. But, obviously we need to remember, now it's the pros. They're not going to have headgear to fully protect them anymore. So, some of these shots that Joshua is landing on Zhang could lay Zhang out. Some of these shots that Zhang's able to land on AJ could lay AJ out. So, it'll be interesting to see because these two are two of the biggest hitters in the division. But yeah, AJ's explosiveness is definitely a lot better now. Zhang did well there, setting up that straight, trying to set up that straight left. But yeah, Joshua's explosiveness is a lot better now as well, to be fair. Joshua mixes up his shots a lot better than he did here. Joshua is definitely winning, though. He's able to keep it at a decent range, make Zhang miss at times. Yeah, Joshua doing well there. Then he clinches at times when Zhang's trying to come at him with his attack, which is a good idea. Joshua missed there. Both caught each other. Good shot by Zhang. Looks like, it looks like Joshua is able to get the better of quite a few of these exchanges, to be fair. We'll fast forward a bit. We'll go to the final round. Oh, wait. So I think, Joshua dropped Zhang here as well. Let's go back. Was it in that? Yeah. So there we go. I think, it was in that second round. Joshua managed to drop Zhang. I missed it there. But we got it on replay, though. We got it on replay. I thought it's the third round he dropped him. I was wrong there. But yeah, Joshua, great shots landed there, to be fair. Joshua really accurate there. Sent Zhang down with the headgears on as well, Joshua dropping Zhang, that could be like, Joshua's going to have that in the back of his head going into a possible fight with Zhang. He's able to drop him here in the Olympics. And, landing some Joshua's straight shots in this fight were fantastic. I'm not going to lie. Very, very, very accurate. And Joshua's still got very, very, very good straight shots. Very good with that straight right hand. Yeah, Joshua trying to come over the top there. Zhang trying to catch Joshua at times, but Joshua is able to defend himself quite well then. Yeah, he's able to also try and pick Zhang off with the right hand a bit as well. So overall, you'd say you'd definitely favor Joshua going into the fight, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, a lot changes from, the Olympics and the pro game is much different. But just in general, this gives us a rough idea of what could happen. And in general, I feel like the fight could be similar to this overall and similar game plans. Joshua will be in there, quick landing his shots. He'll have to, fight with that real high guard and, not get caught with stupid shots. And Joshua's going to be trying to... I feel like Joshua's going to try and dominate the fight with the jab and then try and follow up with some good, unpredictable straight right hands, possibly mixing a few hooks as well. I think Joshua probably worked the body more as well. Zhang's worked the body a bit here as well. And he has caught Joshua with some good shots as well. Now, it's a good fight overall, to be honest. Yeah, it's a good, solid fight. Yeah, Joshua is definitely putting in the better work, to be fair. Joshua is definitely, Joshua definitely outworked him throughout. Joshua was definitely able to outwork Zhang throughout. And I feel like that's what would happen in the rematch as well. I feel like it'd take longer for AJ to be able to, it might take AJ a bit of time to fully get into his rhythm. But I feel like he would eventually be able to drop Zhang late. I feel like Joshua will outwork him, be landing the better shots early on, try and outwork Zhang, be bouncing around a little bit as well. And then, Zhang will probably come into it a bit more, getting the odd bits of success because Zhang's a good awkward southpaw as well. But I feel like we'll see Joshua be able to get Zhang out of there, to be honest with you. I do think Joshua will probably end up finishing Zhang. But it's a really, really, really interesting fight overall, to be honest with you. It's a very exciting one. I really hope we see him. I really do. But yeah, Joshua got a good win here. He was doing well, pushing the pace well. And yeah, got a well-deserved win. The pro fight between these two, if it happens, will be really interesting. And I hope that's the fight we get at Wembley. There'll be many others who want the Dubois fight. I won't complain about the Dubois fight, but I'd rather Zhang. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I feel like it's such an interesting fight. As we saw there, both guys getting good success. Anyway, I'm wrapping up here. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace.